Okay, let's get into it. We're doing a deep dive today, and the source might surprise you a little.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not, a dense research paper or anything like that. We're actually looking at excerpts from a children's story.
A children's story. Interesting. Which one?
It's called Fizzy and the Soda Fountain Fairies. Healthy soda choices.
Okay. Fizzy and the Soda Fountain Fairies. I'm intrigued.
Right. So our mission here is to see if we can pull out some real practical wisdom about making healthier choices from, well, what seems like a pretty simple story.
Hidden gems in unexpected places. I
Eh,
like it.
exactly. So imagine this scene with us. You wander into this old, maybe slightly forgotten diner,
Hmm.
and there's this cool retro soda fountain in the corner, and then poof, magic fairies appear.
Okay, setting the scene. So who's our main character here?
It starts with a kid named Max. He walks into this diner, sees the fountain, but the buttons aren't for brands, they're words like zing, zap, whoopee.
Hoopy. Love it.
Yeah. And just as he's about to pick one, there's this poof sound, a cloud of glitter.
Naturally. Glitter is essential for fairies.
Of course. And out pop these three tiny fairies, Fizzy, Bubbles, and Pop. They're giggling.
Fizzy, bubbles, and pop. Got it. And they're there too.
They introduce themselves, say they're the Soda Fountain Fairies, and their job is basically teaching humans to enjoy soda smartly.
Smartly.
And they don't mess around. Bubbles and Pop, they immediately tell Max, look, too much soda, it'll zap your energy and rot your teeth.
Wow. Straight to the point. No sugarcoating the message there, ironically.
Not at all. And they name the cause right away. Sugar overload.
You know what's really fascinating about that is how clearly it lays out the problem. Forget complex biochemistry, zap your energy, rot your teeth.
Yeah, it's super direct.
It really is. It's so simple, anyone gets it instantly. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Does that kind of simple framing actually help us listen better than, say, reading a complicated health warning?
That's a really good question. It definitely cuts through the noise. No jargon. And the story doesn't just leave it at the warning either. It gives a real alternative. Max instinctively reaches for something called the Super Soda Blast 9000.
Which sounds both amazing and terrifying.
Right. But the fairies jump in. They suggest something else. Half soda, half sparkling water with a slice of lemon.
Ah, the classic dilution strategy. It's actually quite practical.
Totally.
And if you think about it, that connects to a bigger idea. It's not just about less sugar, which is obviously important.
Right.
It's a way to practice moderation without feeling totally deprived. You still get the fizz, the experience. What do they call it? The same starkle.
Yeah, same sparkle.
Exactly. So you get the fun part, but you cut down the negative side. It's kind of a basic harm reduction approach, really, just presented very simply.
Presented by glittery fairies.
Makes you think how often we go for all or nothing, when maybe just tweaking things like adding sparkling water
Yeah.
is the way to go long term,
And that leads right into their main message, the sort of motto of the story.
which is
The fairies declare, moderation is magic.
moderation is magic. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It reframes moderation from being boring to being,
Hmm.
well, magical.
Yeah. And they leave Max a little note that sums it all up. Drink smart, fizz fun.
Drink smart, fizz fun, it's catchy. That phrase, moderation is magic. Why magic, do you think? Maybe because actually achieving moderation with things we really like can feel like pulling off a magic trick sometimes.
Could be. It's not just about restriction.
No, it's about finding that sweet spot, that balance where you feel good. So if we boil down the key takeaways from this little story for you, the listener, what have we got?
Well, first up seems to be awareness.
Right? Awareness, just knowing clearly that too much sugary soda hits your energy, hits your teeth. Tangible stuff.
Mm-hmm. Then there's the practical side.
Yeah, the strategy. You don't just have to say no. There are actual things you can do, like the half and half trick with sparkling water, making smarter choices to still enjoy things.
Simple adjustments.
Exactly. And finally, the big idea, the principle. Seeing moderation not as punishment, but as that magic that actually helps you feel better, stay energized.
It's a positive spin, and it seems to work for Max in the story. It wraps up with him leaving the diner feeling healthier, happier, and just a little bit more sparkly.
Bit more sparkly, nice
Finally
stuff.
grabs a fruit cup on the way out, too, so the lesson stuck.
It definitely seems like it did. Quick and effective.
Yeah.
And that kind of brings us to a final thought, something for you to maybe chew on.
Okay.
If a story like this, written for kids, using simple ideas like magic, can give such clear, useful advice on something tricky, like healthy eating, what other places, maybe unexpected ones, simple ones, might have real insights just waiting for you to find them?